What's up, people? This is your boy Big K Solo. What's the deal? Listen, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys heard about Rikers Island. People going crazy in Rikers Island. No question about that. I have seen a few guys go crazy in Rikers Island. I'm talking about crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, there was this one dude, black brother. We used to call him Muhammad. He was Muslim. And Muhammad, you know, he was a smart dude, very smart dude, quiet dude. You know, used to dress up. You know, he had people like to come see him in the island and bring him clothes, and he always used to look sharp. Every time he had to go to court, he used to look sharp. You know, nice and dressed up. But one day I remembered that my cell was across from him. You know what I'm saying? If you look through the cell, the little window that my cell got, the door, you could see him. You could see his cell door. So sometimes I just see him move around, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you could see me move around when I walk around my cell. Anyway, one day, it was early in the morning, I was house gang. So house gang, when breakfast comes, they open your cell without letting you know. They open your cell to let you know, listen, breakfast here, you get up and you go do what you got to do. So I did that. Breakfast was over, everything was good, people ate, everybody starts locking in. House gang is the last one to lock in because we got to put away stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when everything's done, then I'm going back to my cell. I peek and I look at Muhammad's cell. And I'm seeing him, like, no shirt on. I didn't know if he was naked or what, but it looked like he was. I caught a glance, and he always had a shirt on, always. That's what I call strange. And he was rubbing something on his body. So I thought he was doing, rubbing some lotion or whatever the fuck. Okay. The next day, the same day, I go, I lock in, bum, I'm sleeping, I wake up. Because what wakes me up is I'm hearing a bunch of dudes screaming. And I get up, and the first thing I'm like, yo, what, I'm screaming like, yo, what the F you guys screaming right next to my cell for? And the dude gets to say, yo, Solo, you got to see this. So I get up on my bed, and I'm seeing Muhammad's cell is open. And I'm looking, and Muhammad's standing up with mad, like, yellowish, greasy, yellowish stuff all over his body. It's not lotion. It was butter. Butter. So that morning, when I saw him putting something in his body that looked like he was naked, he was naked. But he was putting butter all over his body. So, of course, we say, yo, Muhammad, what's up with you, man? What's wrong with what's going on? He's like, oh, no, put out some excuse that butter's good for the skin. I never heard about that. So we say, yo, Muhammad, you got to wash that off. He goes and he washes it off. He goes, takes a shower, he comes back out the shower. He's okay. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. That night, he starts to do his prayers. And sometimes, I used to love when he just do his prayers, his Muslim prayers. Like sometimes for me, it sounds like they singing, like ma wa ba la, something. I don't know what I'm saying, but something like that, like wa la ba wa ma la. They praying, and I don't know if it's praying or singing or what. So I'm sitting down, I'm laying down in my bed, and I'm listening to him because it's like calming me down. It's like soothing me, like I used to like it, So the next thing you know, while I'm falling asleep, I hear him start laughing. He starts to laugh. So now, from the laughing, he started going a little too loud. Now he's laughing too loud. Now I'm like, yo, Muhammad, I'm like, yo, Muhammad, what's up, man? What's so funny, B? Like, what's going on? I'm thinking listening to something on the radio, but then again, Muhammad don't got a radio. So he starts talking to me some other kind of language I never heard of. So I'm like, okay, this dude is bugging again. Let me leave him alone, whatever. Bro, the next morning, I didn't get up for breakfast because it was my day off. But the same thing happened again. I'm hearing people screaming. And now people's in my cell. Yo, Solo, this dude's out of control. When they tell me what he did, yes, he was out of control. The dude covered himself with feces, with shit, all over his body, bro. All over his body. And this is something that I never understood what happened to him. If it was something that it happened to him while he was in the cell or what. But I never seen something like that in my life until I started going to Rikers Island and seeing people that was normal go crazy. Like, for example, there was a cell in C95 and 2 Upper that 2 people died in that cell. And it was number 31 cell. And that's the same cell that a lot of other people went a little crazy. I'm not lying to you. I was in that house for 3 months. Out of 3 months, 2 people died in that cell. No cause, no whatever. 2 people died in that cell, though. And plus a few people that I know that was good mentally, physically, just started not taking showers, not eating, not associating with nobody. And it was cell 31. The last cell because all the cells in Rikers Island, they together are set cell 31. Cell 31 is like more distance. You don't got nobody. You don't see no cell. For like, if you look at your window, if you look at your door, you don't see no cell. No cell, because cell 31 is like by itself, and it's always the biggest cell. Real big cell. I never liked cell 31. Never liked it because it was too big, too wide, kind of too spooky. Never liked it. And then it's all the way in the back. That's one of the things I never liked about that cell. And like I said, that cell is C95. People had gone crazy. This is not a Halloween story or nothing like that. Well, you could do it as a Halloween, whatever. Yeah, let's say this Halloween, whatever. It's a Halloween story. But believe it or not, C95, 2 Upper, for me, that was a house that something was going on in that house. No question about that. And like I remembered also, from the 2 people that I know that passed away in the 3 months that I was in that house, I heard that I think was 1 more or 2 more, 3 more, something like that has passed away in that house, in that cell. Told by C.O. Militant. That was the C.O. that was running that house. C.O. Militant told us this. And like I said, I never went into that cell. I did not like that cell. Anybody like to go see that, they used to go to that site to tell them, yo, whatever chance you get the fuck out that cell, B. And I used to tell the people the stories. And some people used to get out the cell, no question. Like when somebody used to leave the house or something, or there used to be a cell open, that person used to go right to another cell and not stay there. But the people that decide to stay there, a few of them went a little cuckoo, man. Yeah, man. No question about that. I just imagine C95, Rikers Island, period, haunted. Just to think about it, how many people died in that jail? How many people died in that cell? How many people cried? How many people got jumped in those cells in Rikers Island? If those walls could talk, they would tell us a lot of things that happened. So this is a little story from me to you guys from Rikers Island. People who has gone crazy in there are very few. You ask around, ask anybody that been in jail in Rikers Island, and they will tell you people has gone in okay and left crazy. One dude that I remember, and this was in 80, 80, 86, 87, I think it was 87. This dude, his name was Jeffrey. You could probably find him in the newspaper, in the news. His name was Jeffrey. I don't remember his last name, but his first name was Jeffrey. I know Jeffrey because from C-76, I was an SPA. SPA is a suicide. I used to do suicide, make sure people don't hang up. I used to work in the PC. I used to work in the MO house, the crazy people house, PC, new reception, medical house. I used to work. The only house I refused to work was a gay house. And I did that one time in C-95. That's when I saw my boy Chris in a gay house. I said that story. But anyway, Jeffrey was kind of cuckoo. He was in an MO house, a house that I used to work at, make sure nobody cut themselves, hang up, and some of those people really, really, really mentally disturbed. This is why I can say why they lock up these people. Why they lock up these people that are mentally disturbed. Some of that got to stop. And they do that constantly. Lock up people that are not supposed to be in jail. They're not supposed to be in jail. They're supposed to be in the hospital. And Jeffrey, like I said, used to talk, used to, communicate, whatever. When Jeffrey went home, when they let Jeffrey go home in C-76, or C-76 is the sentence building, you could do a year, you could do 2 years running wild. 2 years running wild is you do 16 months. You know what I'm saying? 16 months. 8 and 8 is 16. So you do 16 months. So that's what they call that 2 years running wild in C-76. Usually you get that sentence if you get like consecutive, they run it concurrent. Concurrent means that if you got two cases, they'll put it together. If it's consecutive, that means they'll give it 2 different times. So anyway, when Jeffrey went home, when it was time for him to go home, the next day, we see Jeffrey in the news. He threw somebody in the train station, in the platform. He threw somebody. Somebody was standing in the platform, and he threw him in the train, killed him. That's no lie. I'm pretty sure you can find his name, Jeffrey. His first name was Jeffrey, that I remember. And Jeffrey was not that old either. He was an adult. I was an adolescent. No. I was an adult. I was an adult. And Jeffrey was an adult. And it was just crazy. The next day. That's something for you guys to think about, man. If you guys got some mental problems, physically problems, whatever, jail is not the thing. Like me, I can't go to jail now. No, hell no. Hell no. Anyway, this is your boy K Solo, just giving you a little story. All right, guys, hold your head. Wish you guys all the luck in the world. My Jets, my fucking Jets, lost again to the Patriots. 13 times the Patriots has beat my Jets. 13 times. Whew. Anyway, guys, let me let you guys go. You already know this is your boy K Solo. Holla. All right? God bless you all.